in the problem. Now we're going to go ahead and look at some division problems. So here's a way that they could show division. So they're going to have a letter or a number over another letter or number. So here I would read this as m divided by 3 equals -6. So we're going to go ahead and work the opposite. So instead of dividing by 3, we're actually going to take it times 3. And really we're taking it times 3 over 1, or we're doing the reciprocal of whatever's there. Why do we do the reciprocal? Because it cross cancels here. Okay, which cancels out the 3. So there I took it times 3 over 1. So over here I'm going to go times 3 over 1, which since I'm working with a whole number, I can just write it out as times 3. So now I get m equals 6 times 3 is 18. And there was one negative, so I get -18. If we want to check ourselves, we can put a -18 in here. 18 divided by 3 is 6. There's one negative, so it did give us -6. Okay, so here you're working a decimal. So if you'd like to use a calculator on this one, you may. So as I work through this one, I'm seeing it's d divided by 4.5. So the opposite of division is we're going to take it times 4.5. And that's so these will cancel out because it was 4.5 over 1. So times 4.5. Okay, so here we're solving for a variable and checking to see if you really know those steps. So if you'd like to use the calculator, you may do so. So I'm going to go ahead and punch it in as 48 times 4.5. And when I do that, I get d equals 216. And that's positive because we are only working positive numbers. All right. Let's try one more and then I'll have you guys do one. So we've got f divided by 8. Okay, so right now it's dividing by 8. So we're going to go ahead and times 8. So times 8 over 1. So we can cross cancel. So times 8 is the same as 8 over 1. We don't need the over 1 because we're not working a fraction on this side. So now I've got -3.4 times 8. Well, I know I'm going to get a negative answer. So it's going to be f equals a negative. And then I'm going to look at this as 34 times 8. And yes, you could use your calculator. So I get 272. I had one number behind a decimal. So one number in my answer, I get -27.2. Okay, so I'm going to give you one to do on your own. Okay, so here we have r divided by 2 equals 13. So go ahead and pause your video and work through this one, and then start your video back up and check your answer. You should have gotten r equals -26. Okay, so that's working with equations where they're already in algebraic form. Now we're going to work with some word format